In this video, we will discuss the Panorama Window. If you would like to follow along with this video, please open the file 0210 the Panorama Window.dwg. The Panorama Window is an interface that can display many types of data. It is a floating, dockable window that you can keep open as you work. It can include several tables called vistas on different tabs. The panorama data shown in black text can be edited, and the data shown in the gray text cannot be edited. To conserve screen space, if more than one vista is active, the Panorama Window displays a tab for each one of the vistas. When you are editing some Civil 3D information, it will automatically open the Panorama Window. For instance, I'm going to zoom into this alignment, I'm going to select it, and choose the Geometry Editor from the Contextual Ribbon tab. In the Alignment Layout tools, I have the Alignment Grid View Editor, and when I click on that, notice the Panorama Window appears. There's a vista now that says Alignment Entities, and I can go through here and change any of the values that are not grayed out. If I select a point, or a combination of points for that matter, so let's go ahead and select a few points here. I'll use the Cocoa Points Contextual tab to select the Edit List Points command, and that will also open up the Panorama Window, and it will contain a point editor. This will allow me to edit any of the properties of this point. Once I make my edits, I would simply hit Enter on the keyboard, and then to close any of the vistas, you simply select this checkbox here. In addition to alignment properties and point properties and just Civil 3D properties in general, there's also an event viewer that appears when you do things such as surface modeling or corridor modeling, and any mistakes or errors that occur will appear in the event viewer vista. One thing to mention, I would not recommend you close the Panorama Window because you will use it quite a bit. Simply find a comfy spot for it and leave it there, and then when you edit objects, you can then access it, as it uses palette functionality. If you are lucky to have two screens, perhaps move the Panorama Window to your second monitor and leave it with Auto Hide off. That way you can see any of the property vistas appear automatically. Should you close the Panorama Window and you would like to open it up again, you can access it from the View tab, Palettes panel, in the More Tools option, and then here is the Event Viewer, which will open up the Panorama Window. This concludes this video discussing the Panorama Window.